What's happening everybody, Chris here again. It's been a couple of weeks since I've uploaded a video, but I got my hands on the new Sigma Art 50mm 1.4 for Sony. This is a native Sony E-Mount. I'd been looking forward to using this lens and trying it out because back when I was Nikon, I switched a couple of years ago, I had the 35 Sigmas and the image quality was amazing, but the reliability of the focus was really bad. I went through two of them and they were just shocking, so I ended up switching to the Tamron one. It wasn't quite as nice, but it was really reliable, so for professional work I didn't really have much choice. A lot of people did have issues with the Sigma Art lenses, especially on DSLRs. Now, if you've seen some of my previous videos, or you might know already that mirrorless cameras focus differently, so they shouldn't have calibrating issues. So I went to Auckland Camera on Friday this week and I picked it up. I paid full retail for this bad boy, so no sponsored talk or whatever, you know, this is generally what I think about it. So first off, build quality, really nice. It's the same as the other art lenses. It is pretty much exactly the same size as an art lens with the adapter. I did see the 85mm and it's just enormous. I wouldn't use it. I already have the G Master 85, which is amazing. But this isn't too bad. As you can see, without the hood on, it's smaller than my Sony Zeiss 35mm 1.4. With the hood on, it looks kind of giant. But I do use the grip on my camera and it does make it feel a lot better with my big hands. But yeah, overall it's really not that bad. I think people are possibly making a little bit too big a deal out of it. The biggest plus is that this one is weather sealed. It does have the gasket around the mount there, which is quite pleasing to me. Other than that, not really much to talk about. You guys know the art lenses, they're well made. It feels nice to use. The focus ring is really nice and smooth. It's nice having mechanical focus as well, so you can just sort of quickly take over whenever I like. Probably the thing you guys really want to know is how it focuses, and I'm blown away. I can guarantee you that this lens focuses better than it does with the adapted mount, like a Canon one with the adapter, and it never let me down all day. So I shot a wedding with it on Saturday, straight after I picked it up, and you know, it's just really awesome. I was really blown away with it. I didn't expect it to be, you know, focusing as well as it did. I think it focused pretty much as good as any Sony Prime does. Now down to image quality, it's amazing. I can't fault it. The biggest thing I noticed is these lenses have really little chromatic aberration in extreme situations. So the wedding on Saturday, they had an old Challenger car, like a 70 Challenger, and you know, they have all the chrome bumpers and all that sort of stuff. The sun was out and not even any aberration on those bumpers, which just blew my mind. And my Zeiss 25 is really shocking with that. So I can't really show any photos for the wedding because my clients haven't even seen any yet, being it was only yesterday. But I did take this photo of my second shooter, Ethan. Now I wanted to show it because the background, as you can see, when it's really busy, is nice, but it can be a little bit distracting, I found, compared to the Sony 1.4 primes that I've owned. So I wouldn't say it's a downside, and I don't think most people would pick it up, but the Sony Zeiss primes are really nice and creamy in the background, and they're not distracting at all. I did also find that with the Sigma 24 that I owned, so not surprising to me, but you've seen the photo, it's not really that bad. You know, it's just my opinion. You can pick up your own thoughts on it, I'm sure. So colors and contrast in this lens are really nice. It's a really punchy lens. I noticed that straight away. It has quite a punch to it compared to other lenses I've used, and it's really nice and vibrant. Sharpness, like I've already said, is really nice all the way to the edges. I did shoot it mostly at 1.4 all day, so I didn't really see the edges too much, but I stopped it down and tried it around home, and it's really nice all the way through the photo, so big plus there. So in short, guys, it focuses really well. Super confident using it now. I was kind of hesitant, so I bought my 55 anyway in case it didn't play like I wanted it to. I did try it out in the store and it was really good, but you never know when, you know, when you get to a real job, a real world situation, and it can, you know, things can play up. But it was just flawless all day. I'm really excited about using it, and it just performed really nicely. I haven't culled the wedding yet, so I haven't seen all the images, but every image that I did look at was in focus. I couldn't find any that were out. I shot 2,000 photos for that day. It was a 10-hour wedding, and I took just over 1,500 of those with this lens, so most of the day with it, and it just blew my mind. So really nice focus, weather sealed, well made, image quality is outstanding. Can't really fault it at all. like bang for buck. Other than the size, it is a little bit bulky. I don't really care personally, but you know, maybe just hold one and try it out. With the Sony bodies being smaller than usual, it feels possibly a little bit top heavy. You know, go and put it on a camera and see how it feels for you. That's totally up to you guys on what feels comfortable. So thanks guys for watching. First video in a couple of weeks. Like I said, I'll have another video ready in a couple of days, and I've got a few things that I want to talk about this week, so you'll hear from me quite a bit more over the next week or two. So I'll see you guys next time.